able.
Yeah, so here's what's happening with Canvas. It was down Thursday and Friday. It came back on the weekend. Um, because of the big problem they had, the college is requiring more security.
Yeah.
So what you have to do when you sign in, you have to set up what they call multi-factor authorization, MFA. Basically, you have to go in and set up where you get you sign in and then it sends like a code to your phone because they're making sure it's you, and then you put in the code. So
Teacher,
everybody has to set that up. Teachers had to too. I already had one, luckily.
yes,
Yeah.
for and me, if we try open for Google Direct not working, we need go for for Gmail and push for this link and do it all setup.
Yeah, you have to do the setup for
Yeah,
the
for
authorization.
Gmail.
I
Yeah,
tried to do it yesterday, but they sent me to Microsoft page.
go for Gmail for link for Gmail, not for Google.
Yeah, for Microsoft Hotmail or something like that.
All right, hold on. Let me pull up my instructions.
This happened with me, teacher, when I try open for Google Direct. But when you tell me yesterday, go for Gmail and open the link and do it step, it is working for me.
Yeah. So Pamela and anybody else, um, we actually just got another email on this. There was one last night at 6:23, and then there was one this morning at 9:39. Um, let me show you. Let me show you the one for.
Teacher,
Anyway.
teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I have my phone, but in my phone is okay, but in my tablet, they asking for my password. Is this the four last numbers for date or what is that?
Okay, your password for Canvas.
Uh-huh.
It should be the same as you always. You know your birthday. Three
Okay.
letters, and then the numbers.
Okay.
So whatever your birthday month is, capital, like if it was May 12th, you would
Okay.
do capital MAY and then 1 2 and then
Oh,
the year.
okay.
Teacher, we need finish all homework before the class finish.
Yes, because
Mhm.
they will close the class and you won't be able to see it anymore.
Mhm.
And I don't close it, the college closes it.
Mhm.
So that's why, like I said, next week there will only be a couple things for you to do on Canvas, not a lot. Most will do on Zoom.
Teacher,
We already finished for.
Teacher, I'm finished on my homework.
Yeah, some of you have been really good about that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, let me get back to Canvas for a minute. So Pamela, check your email. If you look at the one, let's see, where is it? If you look at the one from 6:23 last night from Marvin Gabut, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. So there are links to show you how to set up like your phone with a code.
I
Okay.
sent a picture in the chat. What
Oh, okay.
is?
Let me see. Let me look at this real quick.
teacher, I received a message from Canvas.
For students.
Is
Okay, so
that
you
it's
have
a
to use
Microsoft?
your student email. You cannot use your personal email. You use your student email, and then it's probably going to tell you to set up your phone so that you can get a code on your phone.
Okay, I will try it.
All right. Do you know your student email?
Yes.
Okay. So use that, your password, and then like I said, it's probably going to tell you to set up the authorization through your phone. So like I said, if you go to the email that we got from the school last night, it's got little links for guides. The other thing you can do is it also has a phone number where you can actually talk to the technology people and they will help you set it up. But we did get an email saying they are very busy because most of the students didn't have the setup with their phone. So it might take you a few times calling to actually talk to somebody. They're just really, really busy because you can imagine the college has what, like, I don't know, 25,000 students. So, anyway, so try that. Look at that email where it tells you what to do to set up your phone.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, give it a try. And then, like I said, check that phone number for help. Talk to me if you still can't get in. But it's going to take a little time to get everybody, on. So I'm not worrying about late homework this week. Because I figure, some people are going to have problems getting on Canvas, and I understand. All right. Okay, so here's from yesterday. Some of you have already done your tickets. Thank you. All right, here's where we're starting today.
Teacher,
Yeah.
yesterday you sent email for us for article for teacher and important teacher for you. You need is this important? I do that or maybe I'm not do that. This article.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Let me check.
Teacher
Um,
application celebrate.
Oh, no, you don't have to do that. No, the little teacher appreciation celebration.
Mm.
No, you don't have to do anything.
No.
No, it's just my bosses said make sure that you share this with the students.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to do something with it, you can, but no, it's not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But like I said, when my boss tells me, share this with your students, I do.
If we do that, maybe we take money. I see we take
Oh, they have a little
250.
contest going on. They have a little contest going on, write an essay about your teacher and you can win a prize. Yeah.
We
So
take money.
I tell you, last year, one of my friends won the Jedi Award and she didn't even know. Because I texted her and I said, oh, congratulations. And she's like, what are you talking about? So, pretty cool. All right. Anyway, no, you don't have to do anything. I'm just giving you the information.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. So this is high cost of a traffic ticket in California. And it's not only about the fact that tickets are expensive. There's more involved here. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I separated this because it's a longer reading. So I separated it into sections. So you don't have to go up, down, up, down, up, down. So what I'm going to do is I am going to read the introduction paragraph here. And then hopefully I will get volunteers to read the other section. Okay. So what happens when you get a traffic ticket? In California, a police officer can give you a traffic ticket for many reasons. Driving too fast, running a red light, not wearing a seatbelt, or using your phone while driving. When you get a ticket, you must pay a fine. You can also go to traffic school or fight the ticket in court. If you do not pay, the government can suspend your driver's license or
Wow.
send your debt to a collection agency. Most people think a traffic ticket is a small problem. But in California, traffic fines are very expensive and they can cause serious financial harm, especially for people with low incomes. All right, questions? Vocabulary, pronunciation, not sures?
No, teacher.
Oh, okay. Everybody knows suspend?
Yes, teacher, when you have
You can use for
you-
1 or
uh,
2 months.
Yeah, so it's a temporary where you
Mhm.
cannot use something or you don't have something
Mm-hmm.
temporary.
Mhm.
2 months, 6 months, whatever, but it's not permanent. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah. Okay. Everybody know income?
Money that you get.
Money. Salary. Yeah. The money you make. Good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I made this a little bit easier, but okay.
Teacher,
All right.
teacher, why
Yeah.
is deaf? You deaf to a collection agency?
Debt.
Yeah.
Debt is any money that you owe
Mm,
that you have to pay.
okay.
So like if you buy a car, let's say, and you're making payments,
Yeah.
the whatever money is left is a debt. Because you owe
Deaf.
somebody money. Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't pronounce the B, only the DET. Debt.
Debt.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people see the B and they go, do I pronounce that? No. Debt.
It.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right, who wants to volunteer for the first section?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Yahida, go for it.
Okay, let me see. Whole sentence as after the money 419. Oh,
No,
I
you're gonna
hope.
read all of this.
Oh, okay.
That's what you volunteered for.
Okay. Okay. California has some of the highest traffic fines in the United States. A tempo speeding ticket can cost $250 or more, but the base fine is only part of the total. California adds many extra fees on top of the base fine. These are called penalty assessment for every $10 off the base fine. The state added about 29 in extra fees. This means a 100 base fine can quickly become 490 or more. Here is an example. Base fine for running a red light, 100. After whole penalty assessment, approximately
Yeah.
490 to 500. For a person who earns a good salary, 500 is difficult but manageable
Manageable, yeah.
manageable for a person working a minimum wage job. 500 maybe 2 weeks of pay after taxes. This is a very heavy burden.
Yep. I actually did not know exactly these numbers until I researched it.
Mm-hmm.
But can you imagine? So for every $10 of a ticket,
Mm-hmm.
$30 in fines.
Mm-hmm.
So that just took it up, what, like 75%? Just for the fines.
Mm-hmm.
So
When
yeah,
you don't pay your ticket on time?
and that's another
happen?
fine.
Oh.
And sometimes they have a warrant for your arrest if you go long enough or have too many tickets. Yeah. So it's a serious thing. But again, this is what we talk about. If you've got minimum wage,
Mm-hmm.
$500, maybe 2 weeks' salary for
Mm-hmm.
one ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, do I eat and feed my children, or do I pay my ticket? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so this is one of the things. Yeah, lots of fees. All right.
So when the police give you the ticket, so the ticket in example is $100,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not the money that you have to pay for the ticket because the extra fine you have to
If
pay.
the money is on the ticket, right on the ticket, you should be able to pay just that if you do it on time.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of times, you get the ticket and then in the mail, they send you like how much you pay and where to send it. So that I'm not sure. I haven't had a ticket in a long time, so I don't know if it's like on there or they send it to you in the mail.
Okay.
That'd be interesting to see. Do you actually get, the actual total on your ticket that day, or do you have to wait for something to be mailed? And
The
it may
police,
depend on.
the
Go ahead.
police can put the amount on the ticket?
Do they? I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm just
As I'm
asking.
asking you, do you know? Because
Oh,
I'm not
no,
sure.
no,
Okay.
no.
No, but I will Google that after we finish this. Yeah, that's a good question.
Mm.
All right, next section. Remember the tabs. Make sure you read all of these. This is on Canvas, okay? All right. Hi. Okay, this actually has like 2 sections, so anybody want to volunteer for that part?
Me, teacher.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I got a few me's. Who said me first?
I don't remember.
Okay, Gasal, you do this one. Sandra, you do the next part.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Gasal, go.
Okay. Who is most affected? Секунду, give me a second. Я прочитаю текст. Okay. Traffic's finance hit low income. Drivers much harder than healthy drivers. 500 tickets is 1% of healthy person's monthly income, but it could be 50% or more of a low income person's monthly income. This difference is called a regressive system. Anyone pays the same dollar amount, but poorer people feel the pain much more. When a low income person cannot pay a traffic fine, the problems grow quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm,
late fees and new penalties.
Penalties. Uh-huh.
Penalties are added to the original fine. The count may suspend the driver's license. In California, hundreds of thousands of people have had their license suspended not because of dangerous driving, but simply because they could not afford to pay a fine. Without, right?
Without.
It's a without. Without a license, they may lose their job, especially if they drive for work or need a car to reach their workplace. A suspended license can lead to more tickets if they must drive anyway to get to work or take their children to school. This creates a cycle of debts
Debt.
that is very hard to escape.
There we go. Okay, so one thing, Giselle, wealthy.
I'm saying
Yeah, you said healthy. Wealthy.
wealthy.
Wealthy. Money.
Wealthy.
Wealthy.
Yep.
Wealthy.
Wealthy, rich, basically. Okay.
Wealthy, rich.
All right. So this is the problem,
This is
right? This is the big problem. If you have lots of money, easy to pay a traffic ticket. If you don't have lots of money,
Yeah, it's hard.
it's a
very
big thing.
expensive.
Mm-hmm. All right. Questions on this section? Pronunciations, vocabulary, not sures.
It was penalties, late fees and new penalties.
Penalties.
Penalties?
Penalty.
What does it mean?
Where are we? Hold on.
First and where over here. Late fees,
Oh,
The second paragraph.
okay. So late fees, you got to pay more if you're late. New penalties. Penalty is like punishment. So if you don't pay something on time, they're going to charge you extra because you didn't pay it on time. Or failure to pay, or yeah. So that's a penalty, is like a punishment. Something bad is going to happen to you because you didn't do something. Yeah, Giselle, does that make sense?
No question.
No answer means no, it doesn't make sense. Hold on.
Mhm.
Let me actually look up the official. Okay, a penalty is a punishment or consequence. You remember consequence? For violating a law or contract or rule. So in this case, penalties mean money. So if you don't pay that ticket, if you don't do it correctly, if you don't, pay it on time, they put more and more money on it as a consequence.
It's
I think also there's a penalty in football. I think they'll understand this way.
Oh, there you go. Penalties in soccer. You do something wrong,
Do
something wrong, the other team gets the ball, or they take away your point, or yeah.
penalty. Penalty. I know. Yes. Yeah, I know.
Now they're
Penalty.
speaking Azerbaijan. Hold on. Okay. All right. This is a good word to know. Does everybody know what is regressive?
Regressive system.
Regressive?
When return.
It's got progressive, but regressive antonym. Antonym как?
Exactly.
opposite.
Progressive means you're going
Antonym.
forward, right? You are progressing in
Progressive, you
English.
go
You are learning
going back.
more.
Go
Regressive
up.
is going
Oh,
backwards.
yes.
Yes,
Oh,
going down, go back.
Regressive is going back, getting worse, not better.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right. Any more questions? Questions are free.
Mm. Suspended.
That's where we talk about suspended. That's they take away temporary. They take it away for 2 months or 6 months or a year. Yeah. It's not permanent.
Просроченный.
Hey, Mr. Gazal, stop translating.
Mr. Gazal.
I mean, I like her husband, but don't translate since you're not helping. Okay. Everybody okay here?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's go to part 2. Oh, Sandra, you got a shorter one. Lucky you. Okay. All right, Sandra, you're up.
Okay. Communities of colors are disproportionately affected. Research and community reports suggest that drivers of color, especially Black and Latino drivers, are stopped by police more often than white drivers, even when driving similarly. This is called racial profiling.
Profiling.
Because traffic enforcement is unequal, communities of colors receive more tickets overall, combined with lower average incomes in these communities, a result of long-term economic inequality. Traffic fines can have especially damaging effect. Civil rights organizations in California have called attention to this issue for many years.
Yeah. So what we call communities of color, or if you've seen these initials recently, POC, it means person of color. Basically anybody who's not white. Okay. And yeah, this happens, unfortunately, this still happens a lot. If you're Black or Latino, especially if you're driving through a wealthy neighborhood, everybody's looking like, what are you doing here? You're not white. So sad. It's ridiculous, but you know, it happens. So if you're giving more tickets to low income people, people of color, it's not fair. Right? And so a lot of these communities are already not wealthy. So when you're giving more and more of the tickets to poorer people, it's a problem. Okay, just like what up here, right? If you need your car to get to work and you can't drive your car, well, then you're never going to be able to pay the ticket. You can't get to work and make money. All right, questions here.
What means disproportionality and profiling?
Where am I?
Play.
Where, say it again, Martita.
Disproportionality
This
refers. Yeah.
disproportionately means not in an equal way.
Proportional.
So disproportionately means, you know, if you're Latino, you got 80% chance of a ticket, and if you're white, you have 20% chance. So it basically means not equal. Did you have another one, or was that it?
Understand, teacher. And other profiling.
Profiling. Profiling, in this case, racial profiling. What they're doing is they're saying, so my examples that I've seen with my black friends. If my black friends are driving through a neighborhood that is mostly white people, automatically the police are going to like watch them and maybe pull them over. Because they think, what are you doing here? You're black.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, so basically they're assuming that you're a bad person or you're doing something wrong because you're the wrong color. And that's profiling, is when, like I said, they literally go after people because a certain color or a certain age or a certain something.
Yeah. Thank you, teacher. Inequality.
Or is that what it was? Or are we doing unequal? Unequal,
No,
not equal. And then do we have Am I missing one?
4 line.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, inequality. So same thing, not equal. So inequality is the noun, unequal is the adjective, but they both mean not equal.
Okay.
Not the same, not fair.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Some good pronunciation in there.
Thank you.
Yeah, Sandra, you got this one right when you pronounced it. I was impressed. Not an easy word.
Inequality.
Disproportionately.
Disproportionate.
Yeah, nice job, people. Okay. All right. Where does the money go? Here's always a fun one. All right. All right. Who wants this one? Anybody want to volunteer? Oh, Christina, if you're volunteering, you have to unmute. Sorry. I had to mute you because you're for some reason your phone is echoing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you want to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Where does the money go? Traffic fines in California generate hundreds of millions of dollars every year. In fact, the court system and state government depends on this money to pay for many services. The funds go to court operation, paying for judges, clerks, and court buildings. Local and state law enforcement, funding for police departments and equipment. Emergency medical services, some fine money goes to hospital emergency funds. The state general funds used for a wide range of government programs. Because the government depends on fine revenue, there is little motivation to lower fines, even when those fines cause serious harm to poor families. Critics argue that using fines to fund government services creates a system where The poorest people are, in effect, paying taxes through traffic stops.
Yeah. Thank you. So, yeah, literally, tickets generate hundreds of millions of dollars for the state every year.
Mhm.
So, yeah, it's kind of almost like a tax thing. Okay. So, we are paying for all of these things with tickets. The problem is
Mhm.
poor people are paying more.
Yeah.
So, how is that fair? Right? All right. Questions? Vocabulary, pronunciation, not sures.
Teacher, what do you mean clerks?
Clerk are like the kind of like the cashiers and like the general workers. You know, the people that work at the counters or the cashiers, or those are clerks.
Clerks.
Clerks can be like clerks can be like sales clerk, like in a store. Right? If you go to, Macy's and, somebody says, "How can I help you?" That's a sales clerk.
Oh, it's the
So
clerks.
kind of
Oh,
general workers. Mhm.
okay.
What means fine revenue? Because the government depends on fine revenue.
Because the government depends on fine revenue. There we go. Fine is the money.
Mhm.
Revenue is kind of like income. Revenue is the money that comes into, in this case, the government. So the government is not, it's not exactly like income is the money that you get for
Mhm.
work, right? Revenue is money that you get from taxes or fines or like the fees that you pay to DMV to like register your car. That's revenue. So it's money coming in, but not the same as like salary, which is money you get for work.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Taxes are the biggest source of revenue, let's say. Anything else? No, we all good? Are you
Court
sure?
operations.
Operations is hold on, let me find it in the sentence.
Court operations.
Court operations. Yeah, basically operations are, trying to explain this simply, all the things that they do in the court.
Okay. The court.
Yeah, so, when they have, you meet with the judge, the cashiers, you pay your fines, that's all operations. Everything that gets done in the court.
Teacher,
It's
what
not like
is
operation like surgery. All right,
what
sorry,
is
Janet.
general fund?
Mm.
The
General
pronunciation
fund?
is fund?
Fund is like savings. So it's the money that's sitting somewhere to be used for specific things.
Yeah.
So the state general, so the state has like an amount of money
Mm-hmm.
called the general fund that they use for different projects or to help with something, or yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a fund. It's basically like a savings where the money is sitting until it gets used for something.
Oh, yeah.
I hope I'm explaining all this okay. If I don't, tell me. I have experience, but I'm not perfect. Anything else? No? Okay, I got one more section. Nero. Okay. All right, who wants this one?
Okay, I try, teacher.
Okay, go for it, Janet.
California has made some change in recent years. Low-income drivers can ask the court to reduce their fine based on their income. There is called an ability to pay request. Drivers can
Life.
apply online using a tool called My Citation or by filling out a paper from TR 320 and mailing it to the court. If approved, fines made by reduced by 15–18%, and drivers can set up a payment plan, sometimes as low as $25 per month. Drivers who cannot pay all may be able to do community service instead. Some counties have also stopped suspending licenses only because a driver did not pay a fine. This is an important change because license suspensions often make the situation worse, not better. However, many advocates say these steps are not enough. They urge that California should move toward an income-based fine system like Sweden and Finland, where the fine is calculated as percentage of their driver's income. This will make the system fairer.
Fairer. That's horrible to pronounce. Yeah, fairer. Okay.
Fairer. A wealthy driver and a low-income driver will feel the same financial impact for the same traffic offense.
Good. All right. So this is I'm gonna share with you something else when I was researching. For a while, for several years, Northern California had a program. It was an amnesty program. It was like a ticket amnesty. So like if you didn't make a lot of money and you got a ticket, you could show that, hey, this is how much money I make. You know, I can't pay for a ticket. And they would like erase the fine. It would still go on your record, obviously. But either they would reduce the fine a lot or forgive it so you didn't have to pay. That ended in 2017. So we haven't had anything in almost 10 years except this. So this is what they're trying to do, right? Because again, if you have a $500 ticket and you're rich, easy. If you're poor, well, you know, okay, do I pay my rent or do I pay my ticket? Right? So, all right, questions, vocabulary, pronunciations, not yours.
What means advocates?
Advocates. Yeah, good question. Advocates are the people that try to make good changes. The people that work for a specific cause, that try to
Defense.
solve a specific
Defense.
problem. They're kind of the
Mhm.
rah-rah people, right? They're out
Yeah.
there trying to change something and make it better.
Wow.
The word toward, teacher,
In
move
that
toward.
direction. To that direction, in that direction.
Mm,
You are working toward level 4. You are working to get to level 4. So they say California should work and get to this income-based system where we should just look at how much money people make and just make it percent. So whatever your salary is, it's just 3% of your salary that month, and that's your ticket. So that way, wealthy people and poor people are basically paying the same thing because it's based on how much money they have.
Hmm.
So.
Teacher, what is fire? The
What is what?
System fire. In the last line.
The last line? Fairer?
Fire. Yeah.
Fairer.
Fairer.
I know. That's terrible to pronounce even for
Fairer.
me. More fair.
Fairer.
It's more fair.
More
More equal.
More fair with the rich people.
It's more fair for everybody because then
Yeah.
everybody's paying the same percentage.
Uh-huh.
They've talked about this. There are advocates, I use that term, that have been talking about changing taxes. And they say just make what they call a flat tax, which means everybody pays a percentage of their salary and everybody pays the same percentage. So anyway, fairer, more fair. Does that make sense, Janet?
Yes, teacher. Thank
Good? Okay. Any more?
you. No.
Mm.
Nothing? Okay. Okay, so you will be happy to know that this is reading only. I did not make you do any questions or assignment on this one. This is just reading only. Okay. And yes, I know we read it here, but I really want you to go back and read this again yourselves. Okay. And if you want to read it out loud at home, it's great practice. Okay, so we've covered that. So the next page, this is specifically driving vocabulary. Okay, we're going to pronounce these in a moment. I did something completely different with the vocabulary here. What I did was I made sentences for the vocabulary. Okay, but each sentence has a mistake. So this time, rather than you writing sentences, you're going to look at my sentences and find what's wrong. There is one problem in each sentence that's not correct. It could be the verb form, it could be a to, it could be, okay. And I put a little note here. They are small mistakes and not easy to find. Read them several times. Read them out loud so you can hear. Because sometimes when you hear something, you can hear the mistake.
Can you give us a example, teacher?
Well, I'm not going to give you one from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me give you one here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Google's telling me what's wrong, but I don't want it to. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the problem with Google is it's just going to tell you what's wrong. The teacher, yeah, no using Google for this. Okay, use your brains. So the teacher is explain the lesson. What's the problem?
Explain.
Explaining.
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 Right? Yeah. So you would type the sentence and say, there you go. All right. I didn't make them that easy. And like I said, you will not be on Google here. You will just be looking here. Okay. All right. Anyway, so that's your first little assignment there. Let's pronounce these. Some of these you might know. Some you might never have pronounced. So if you could repeat. Accelerate.
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 I can't get my thing back. There we go. Okay, number 2. Break.
Break.
Break. Break.
Easy one.
Break.
Number 3. Merge.
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 This is what you have to do when you get on the freeway, right? There's other cars here and you have to kind of get in. Yield.
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 Yield. I know, isn't that a weird one? Yield. Okay.
You.
Yield.
Yeah.
What we talked about yesterday? Blind spot.
Blind.
Blind.
Blind spot.
Number 6. Right of way.
Right of way.
Right away. Right of way.
I heard a couple people obviously heard this before because they just went right away. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Right of way.
Intersection.
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 Tailgate.
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 Tailgate. I had this last night on the freeway. It was driving me crazy. This guy was like right behind me. I'm like, there's 3 other lanes. Go around. Okay. Roundabout.
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 You get those circles somewhere. You see.
Mhm.
Signal.
I had the circles.
Okay.
Signal.
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 Yeah.
All right. Number 11. Overtake.
Overtake.
Take. Overtake.
Number 12. Defensive driving.
Defensive driving.
Defensive driving.
And 13. Hazard lights.
Hazard lights.
Hazard lights. Yeah. Hazard means like is like danger.
Lights.
That's
So
Mm,
hazard
danger.
means danger. If you ever see like one of those yellow signs that says caution hazard, it means it's something dangerous. Okay. All right. So give this a try. Like I said, it's not going to be easy. You know, if you want an easy teacher, go take level 1.
Mm.
You know, it's to make you think a little. Okay. All right. And then, I only have like 3 minutes. Okay. I think you'll be okay here. Okay, so everybody, I promise.
I promise.
I
Promise.
promise.
Everybody got to say this. I promise.
I promise.
I promise.
I will not
I
I
will
will
not
not
I will not
translate the website.
translate the
Translate
website.
translate the
translate the
website.
website.
The idea is to do this in English, right? We're here for English class. Okay.
Nothing.
So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the DMV website. I put a link right here. So if you just click, it'll open a new page with the website. Okay. I'm going to give you a hint. Pay attention to all this menu stuff up here. It's possible that the questions will be right in these menu things. Okay? Just saying. Some websites are, remember the term user-friendly that I talked about? User-friendly means easy to use. The DMV is pretty user-friendly. Okay, it's not too bad for finding stuff, and they have a search. So if you're looking for something specific, you can just do the search, and say, renew driver license. And then, it'll just, there you go. Okay. So anyway, so very user-friendly website. So you're going to go to the website. And I did say, read the question carefully. They are very specific in what I'm asking you for. And you're going to answer the 5 questions. Okay. So a little reading practice, a little grammar practice, a little website practice.
Okay.
All right. Cool. That's it for now. Tomorrow we're going to talk about persuasive language. Should be fun. All right. Let me end the recording.